Hello everybody, Megas here, welcoming you back to part 2 of our tier maker list regarding the Coral Island bachelorettes and bachelors looks rating. Now we went through the girls last time, but this time we're going to be going through the bachelors themselves, see how they rank up. So let's get started. First up we have Ben. I don't know how I feel about this guy. Ben is basically looks like a hippie. I don't know any other way to describe it. He is a merchant. Now, I've been to like the Dominican Republic and such, and when I think of merchant, I think of somebody that approaches you on the beach and tries to sell you seashells. So I'm not really too feeling this character. He looks very unclean. Oh man. All right, you know what? I don't even have to think about this much longer. I really don't like him. He's going in the really category. Next up, we have Charles. This character is funny. I don't know why. He's got the doctor look. The red hair just is pretty nice. I mean, overall, he looks like a doctor. This is like Harvey in Stardew Valley. He's alright. He just is okay. Actually, he's exactly like Harvey from Stardew Valley. Almost identical. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Alright looks. Nothing really sets him apart. This is a very, like, meh design element. So, that's where he'll go. Next up, we have Kenny. Kenny looks like a farmer. And looking at the wiki, he is a rancher, so not very far off. This is a great design. I'm not sure I feel the character as much. Honestly, a lot of the male characters, their concept art looks samey. Some of it looks very samey, but going off of that, based on his clothing design, this is an awesome looking dude. This is like a dude you would hang out with and have a beer. He seems pretty cool. Seems chill. Seems just all over the place, pretty nice. I honestly like this character. I'm gonna put him as pretty good. I think he's really well done. Alright, next up we have Luke. Luke, I don't know. Luke is funny to me. He has this very Silicon Valley look to him, to be honest. He's got like the Apple Watch on him. He wears button downs. He's an electronics store owner, I believe. He just has a very geeky look to him in a big burly body. It's all right. I am not fascinated at all by him. He seems to be leaning way too much into the stereotype, and that kind of bothers me a little bit. I'm gonna put him down as an eh. All right, next up we have Noah. Now, once again, Noah reminds me a lot of Luke, just with a slightly different complexion and hairstyle. There's really not a lot about this character, once again, that I think is too interesting. Whereas Luke looks like he came off of a Silicon Valley-esque, Noah comes off as coming out of one of the Apple commercials. I don't know why. He just... this design, I don't like it. I don't like this body type that they have for some of the males in this. The very big upper body with the kind of skinny legs. It's weird. I'm putting him as a... Alright, next up we have Pablo. Wow. Pablo is a character done right. I love this character's look. He's the blacksmith, so his clothes kind of fit that, but once again, very similar to Yuri, he has some weird nuances with the tattoos. His facial expressions are pretty darn great. He seems like a very jovial character, and that's what really... Oh my gosh, this is a really well-designed bachelor for the game. Just the look of him, the stylizing. He doesn't have the big burly upper body. He's got the more like a normal look to him. This is a great character. Pablo is amazing. I'm actually, yeah. You know what? He's getting the best girl treatment. I should have put this as best girl / guy, but you know, whatever. He's best girl. So next up we have Raphael. Apparently he is also a blacksmith. He has the big burly upper body, not as bad with the skinny legs. Raphael, I believe, is used for a lot of the promotional stuff. They show him a lot of as being like kind of a main central character that they want to push. I like him. This is a character that looks like a giant freaking teddy bear. He looks like a character you wouldn't want to hug. He has huge muscles. I mean, this is a great character. I like him. He seems cool. Seems like a pretty chill dude. I like him. This is a great character. I like this character. I think he's neat. He's pretty good. All right, next up we got knockoff Indiana Jones. I mean Scott. Scott is an archaeologist who watched Indiana Jones for years. And he wanted to be exactly like Harrison Ford. And that's exactly what he looks like. I hate this character design. These characters they go with the very... this is such a stereotype. I hate the fact that they push this very archaeological look. Whereas you had characters, once again, like Yuri, breaking the look of the character, being a doctor, but also be kind of like, that's kind of zany. He looks like an archaeologist. He has the style of an archaeologist. He has no tan, which is pretty darn amazing for being an archaeologist. I don't like this character. I don't think this is a good design. It's just not well done to me. I'm honestly putting him lower than Hippie Dude. Next up, we got Surya. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. This isn't our character. He's a marine biologist, according to the wiki. Seems alright. He doesn't come off as a bad character design. He just doesn't come off as an interesting character. I don't know. He has a mix of the big upper body and the small, tiny legs. But he's okay. He's not great. He's not a well-done character. Even his facial expressions don't really convey a lot of emotion. They're just very, He's alright, is what I'm basically saying. I think he's just a meh character. And finally, we have Theo. Theo is a fisherman in the game. I don't mind this character design. I think my main problem is when they put them in skinny jeans and the big burly upper body, it kind of is very distorting to me. It doesn't look natural. It doesn't look right. Whereas the female ones tended to have very similar proportions. The male ones, it just looks very off. Theo's okay. I like his upper clothing. I like the pants, I like the jacket, and I like the undershirt. The popped collar is a bit odd, but the rain boots kind of do make it a little bit weird. I wish they would have gone with a different color, but whatever. That's not a huge knock to him. I think this character will be interesting. I think he could be. I'm not really too sure what you're going to get out of him. The character design is at least different. A lot of the males, they did go with a very short haircut, except for like one. All the guys kind of have a very short hairstyle. He's got the pulled up ponytail or whatever that's called. Man bun? I think man bun's on the top. Anyway, he's all right. Not bad. I think he's just a pretty good character. Overall, I wouldn't be mad at him. All right, so we are now done with the bachelors and the bachelorettes. And here is our tier list. I'm kind of surprised at how it laid out. The men are definitely at a more pretty good set, whereas you have a lot more better girls, at least in my opinion. Overall, it's a pretty even split. And I want to know, do you guys agree with this list or not? Is there any characters you would move up or down, or all around? And if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, a comment, and a subscribe. It definitely helps me out and encourages me to do more videos like this. And until next time, this is Raphael saying I'll catch you later.